Some people may ask, what are optical illusions? Well, to be honest, to me, they are just like 3D images that trick your brain. But in reality, they are experiences of seeming to see something that does not exist. Look at this grid. Nothing special about it, just a basic grid. But as it gets closer, look at the white spot in the middle, where the two central vertical and horizontal lines intersect. Look closer. Notice anything funny about it? Yeah, nothing. But as you stare at it, it gets weird. Keep looking at this spot. The other spots, are they still white, or are they showing different flashes of gray? Now people may ask, why does it look like this? Well, optical illusions show us the working way that your photoreceptors and brain assemble visual information into our 3D world you see around you. It's not magic, it's just an optical illusion. For example, when we move to look at something fast, the image becomes blurry to our vision. And that is because our brain is associated with those blurred lines with motion. And static pictures that feature fuzziness tend to look more like they are moving at fast speed. And the faster the speed of light, the more you will be able to see the object. So now people are going to ask, what helps your eyes see the illusion work? It is white light. And white light splits into its colors when passed through a prism. It could recombine these colors by passing them through a different prism to make white light. The colors, which are red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, and violet, are from long to short wavelengths, which means from high to low frequencies. The difference in wavelength causes a difference in the hue. The noticeable difference in wavelength varies from about 1 nanometer in the blue, green, and yellow wavelengths to 10 nanometers and more in the longer red and shorter blue wavelengths. Now, the other thing that helps your eyes see the optical illusion is your color vision. And your color vision gives you the ability to break down objects based on the wavelengths or frequencies of the light showing the reflection. Visible light waves are the only electromagnetic waves we can see. We see these waves as the colors of the rainbow. Each color has a different wavelength. Red has the longest wavelength and the violet has the shortest wavelength. When all these wavelengths are seen together, they make white light. When white light shines through a prism, the white light is broken apart into the colors of the visible light spectrum. Cones in our eyes are receivers for these tiny visible light waves. The sun is a natural source for visible light waves, and our eyes see the reflection of the sunlight off the objects around us. So if you were in a dark room with no windows or light, you wouldn't be able to see anything. The color of an object that we see is the color of light reflected. All the other colors are absorbed, like the color black. Light bulbs are another source of visible light waves. Each color in a rainbow responds to a different wavelength of electromagnetic spectrum. A wavelength is the distance from crest to crest or trough to trough. A crest is a point on the wave with the maximum value or upward displacement within a cycle. A trough is the opposite of a crest, so the minimum or the lowest point in a cycle. However, since visible light is the part of the electromagnetic spectrum that our eyes can see, and many instruments that detect visible light can see farther and more clearly than our eyes can alone. That is why we use satellites to look at the Earth and the telescopes to look at the sky. And that's how optical illusions work. Thanks for watching!